Welcome to Channel V6 Basketball. Tonight live we have in Vernal, we got the Uintah Utes versus the Spanish Fork Dons. And we got quite a game. I'm Brandon Jones, and this is with me, Brett Brook, and we're excited for this game. I've been waiting all day actually to watch this game and this matchup between Maddie Foster and Eliza Bowman. What do you got, Brett?
No, so you got the Dons stepping foot here in Uintah, here in Vernal, Utah, like Brandon said, and we got an exciting game, Brandon. Looking over the stat sheet, the Dons are averaging about 52 points a game. You've got the Utes. We got some high scorers on the Utes. Who do we got over there for the Utes right now? A lot of seniors. Got a lot of senior play coming out of the Ute bench. We're going to look great tonight.
Yeah, Caitlin Callahan has really came on this year from last year, you know, scoring a ton of points, 118 points, averaging about 12 points a game, and then coming back, you know, Maddie Foster, like I already talked about a little bit, she's that go-to person down low, and they're going to get it started pretty soon, but it's going to be an exciting matchup. And on the other side, you have Taylor Stewart, and she's just a really big person underneath that she's real physical and gets any kind of shot she wants underneath. And she has about 119 points as well. So, and then Eliza Bowman, she's kind of the power forward, versatile, can play, you know, strong forward, shooting guard, center, and she has a really good three-point shot too. So, I mean, I think that these teams are both really similar. There might be a little bit more height on Spanish Fork side, but Maddie Foster and Caitlin Callahan, look for them to keep scoring and filling it up. But both these teams like to slow the pace down a little bit and play half-court offense. So we're just going to get a great basketball game, Brett.
No, I think they're matched up pretty well. Field goal-wise from the floor, they're both shooting right around 35%. You know, the Dons shooting 33% from the floor, and then the Utes shooting 20, what do they got, 38% from the floor. So the Utes stacked up with a lot of shooters, a lot of perimeter play, and look for the Dons to try to hit them hard down in the paint with the size that they have. They actually have a big size advantage over the Utes tonight. They've got the one senior that plays for the Utes, that is Katie Calder, the one that stacks up at 6'1" for them down in the paint. So look to see if they take advantage of that right out of the gate, and should be a good night.
And it looks like they're going to do a national anthem, and we'll keep it here live, but we'll go ambient and enjoy the festivities of the national anthem. Always a cool moment to have the national anthem and that huge flag come down in the middle of the court. Brett, I just want to get to some keys to the game here, and you got done some homework and talked to the coaches before the game, so I'll turn it over to you, man.
Yeah, I was able to sit down and talk with Coach Larson with the Spanish Fork Dons. She said 3 keys to the game tonight. She says, we got to take care of the ball. Number 1, she said, stop Uintah shooters. They've got an array of shooters that can hit you from anywhere on the floor, and they love that three-point line. She said capitalize on their height tonight. So they have to utilize all their height that they have on their bench and get the ball down below and try to get them offensive rebounds and quick putbacks. So that's what I have from the Dons tonight, and we will see. What do we got from the Utes, Brendan?
So for the Utes, they want to establish a good pass game and, take number 2, take care of the ball. They don't want to turn the ball over, obviously, and boxing out. And like when you have a high athletic team that is taller than you, you want to block out and make sure that you get that rebound, especially defensively and offensively.
No, and I apologize. I wrote down the keys to the game, and Brandon had a hard time deciphering some of my vocabulary there. It
was like ancient Egyptian
but we got it. We got it. So we're going to jump into our starting lineup here, huh? I like what they're doing.
And they got all the lights off. So Katie Callahan, number 4, starting point guard for this team for the Uintah Utes. Number 10, Cassidy Callahan, another guard for this team. Number 22, Camry Myers, had some big games lately, hitting the 3. Maddie Foster, talked a lot about her already in the pregame. Just a special player. And Katie Calder, she is the one that they go underneath and get that post play from. Very solid center for this team. So, exciting time for the Uintah Utes to get it going here. And welcoming the Spanish Fork Dons. Both black and, so like kind of a black and red uniform for the Spanish Fork Dons, and white, red, and black for the Uintah Utes.
Looks like they have Taylor Stewart out there, Haley Cardoza, Erica Allen, Eliza Bowman, and who else do we have out there for the Dons?
So already a scramble at the floor, and Maddie Foster will recover. Gives it over to Callahan. Camry Myers throws it in the middle. It's stolen. And the Dons go up with it, number 2. She misses it on there, Gentry Rosema.
Nice rebound by Maddie Foster. Good push out.
They'll bring it down and try to set up. They like to set up and get plays. They don't like to just go right to the rim, get a couple passes. So they throw it over to Camry Myers. Down to Maddie Foster, and she puts it up and no good. It's almost rebounded by the Dons, but off Taylor Stewart. No, it's going to be given to the Dons.
Oh, so Uintah comes out with a full court press. Like the energy here they're trying to start tonight with. Maddie Foster does a good job closing on that.
Yeah, and they love to pressure the ball, and they start out with that full point press, and a good offensive rebound there, but no points on the board yet. 0-0.
Taylor Stewart absolutely robbed down there. That ball went in and out. Ball bounces in Uintah favor.
Callahan to Callahan. She shoots it up, and none on the rim on that one.
So Haley Cardoza with the rebound.
Erica Allen at the point guard position up on top. Throws it over down low to number 4. That's Haley Cardoza. She just goes off her hand.
Great job by Maddie Foster. I mean, she had position on her. It was a little bit of a bad pass, but they've got to shut that down tonight, Brandon.
Kind of feels like a heavyweight fight right now, Brett, with them trying to get something going on the offensive end. Trying to land a shot there. Callahan just missed.
No, great penetration by Callahan. Keep that shot coming.
Yeah, Allen down to Taylor Stewart. Taylor Stewart with the fadeaway, and it's good. So that's her first 2 points of the game.
No, look at the Dons try to go to that all night. That is their game plan. Establish that post play.
Good interior pass to Foster, and it looks like they called a double dribble.
Yeah, she had the pull up. You know, if we went to the replay, she had the pull up, but then she saw a little bit of a lane there, touched the ball, and referee's right on the call.
And again, they go with the full court press. Not pressing too hard that time. As they throw it down low, the Dons get it to Taylor Stewart, and she kicks it out for three.
Oh, great rebound.
Yeah, Callahan with a great rebound right there.
So Callahan giving you every bit of that 5'6" and feistiness. You got to love that in your guard play.
Yeah, the development of Callahan this year, you know, she only had about 40 points last year and already over 100 this year. So she is just a great player. Katie Calder gets fouled.
Foul's going to be on Haley Cardoza, her first.
So she'll go to the line. Ute Tribal Enterprises is the fastest growing tribally owned enterprise in the state of Utah. With 9 operations, UTE prides itself in offering the very best products and services to our customers. As Katie Calder is long on the free throw. Erica Allen throws it in, a good interior pass, but Calder was right there.
Yeah, and the Utes got away one. Well, I'm going to have to say that Katie Calder got away with one on the body down there on the interior pass, but then they catch her on the wrist on the shot there.
And she's good on the first shot. Number 22 is at the line. Liza Bowman. Maddie Foster with the good rebound, throws it down to Callahan. Callahan looks for something underneath. Goes outside back to Katie Callahan. Into Foster, what a good move. And up with the right hand is Maddie Foster.
Are you kidding me? Maddie Foster absolutely just threads the needle through all that traffic. Great job by her. They're going to need more out of her tonight.
Good smooth shot right there. And then number 4, Haley Cardoza with the answer underneath. Puts it in for the Dons. 5-2.
Great ball movement by the Dons there.
5-2 right now for the Dons. Cassidy Callahan throws it into Calder, and Calder shoots it up and doesn't get any rim there, and it goes off. No one even touches it, so it's going to be the Dons ball right there. A full court press again, and it works this time. Maddie Foster's got it. She's going to go up with the right hand again, and no foul, no offensive foul. There's a good shot by Maddie Foster. So 4 quick points.
Are you kidding me?
How about 6 quick points by Maddie Foster, number 23 for Uintah. And they have the lead, and look at that pesky defense by Uintah.
Wow, Brando, what just happened? Okay, I got to wrap my head around this. Maddie Foster was everywhere.
Yeah, that was like Reggie Miller time. 6 points in less than 20 seconds.
Absolutely phenomenal play by Maddie Foster. So Don say, let's slow it up here a minute. Get it back in the post, and feisty defense from the Utes.
Yeah, and that's what's good about the Utes is they can go fast or they can slow it down and go in the half court, and they're just really good defensively.
Looks like Eliza got away with a little bit of a push off there, and Maddie Foster.
Wow, just a good defense again by Cassidy Callahan. As Maddie Foster gets up for that rebound.
She wants it. She can't get her feet there.
Wow.
Oh, and she can't get the roll.
She went up with the left hand, thought maybe she got a little bit of contact, but no good on the play.
Katie Calder, we got to have her play smarter than that. That was, you know, she was fighting for the ball, but she's got to be a little bit smarter on that. We need her in the game as long as possible for the Utes. So Maddie showing the pressure right here out of the gate.
And they throw it over to number 2, Jenna Rosema, back to Taylor Stewart. Stewart gets it inside, and it doesn't go in. Another putback by Haley. And Rosema's on the board.
And that's where Haley Cardoza, she comes into play for you. I mean, they just had the height on all those Utes.
Yeah, the play between Stewart and Rosema are a thing to watch.
The Utes have Maddie Foster, and she comes back with a quick 2.
And they want to settle it down, slow it down. As Gentry Rosema throws it into Stewart again. She's in trouble. The Utes get a hand on it. Haley goes in hard, but doesn't get the foul. Good block. And Maddie Luck goes up for the layup, and no good, but it's put back by Cassidy Callahan, number 10.
Cassidy Callahan doing it on both ends of the floor. Just watched her absolutely swarm down there on defense, and then comes back with a quick 2.
Erica Allen tries to thread that pass through and doesn't get it to go. A give and go pass right there to Maddie Foster, and I believe that's, 12 points for Maddie Foster already in this first quarter.
Wow, that was perfect,
and,
perfect passing.
Spanish Fork just having big time trouble with this full court press, trying to get it down, and again, another steal by Cassidy Callahan down to Maddie Foster.
Okay, are they gonna give that to her on the floor?
Wow.
Oh, what did they?
Looks like they called.
Oh, I thought they had.
They called a timeout. So, man, it's been a real quick couple minutes here. We're gonna take a timeout with them and we'll be right back.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
By fixing it the first time, we show our customers that we care. I'm Rico. I'm a technician at L&L Motor. I've been in the automotive industry for 7 years.
I'm Amanda Kazik. I work here at the parts department at L&L.
I like being a technician. Every day is a new day, and it's cool to see a concern and be able to fix it.
They're kind of like my family, so they've really taken care of me and given me a ton of opportunities.
We value the Fix It Right First program. Try to go the extra mile for the customer.
And we are back here live in Vernal at Uintah High School as the Dons try to answer back here with a great pass to Haley. Haley Rosema has been good in this game so far with 4 points. And on the other side, Maddie Foster, she has 10 points. I said 12, but I think I counted 2 extra there for Maddie, so she has 10.
So Kenna Gardner, she checks in, sophomore, 5'10", picks up a quick foul for the Utes.
Sponsor Ashley Regional Medical Center. Ashley Regional Medical welcomes Dr. Tyler Moore, orthopedic surgeon. Dr. Moore.
Maddie Luck into the game as well for the Utes.
And a Camry Myers three-point shot, and she's had a lot of those this year, and they have a lot have fallen for her. Taylor Stewart with a good shot, but goes over the rim on the other side, and a rebound for the Uintah Utes.
And that's where the Utes want to keep Stewart out there on that perimeter, get her out of the post.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of keeping and not having them a second shot either, as it's rebounded by the Dons. Erica Allen takes it at point, gives it down.
Oh, and no one's there.
There's a turnover again. And man, the story of this game so far is the Utes defense. You know, they came to play here at their home tonight.
So nice hustle by Gentry Rosema, 5'9" senior for the Dons, but it will be Ute ball. Great hustle. Just an arid pass down there she thought she had. She looked like she lost her footing and just had to get rid of it, but no one there. Utes get the ball here.
Yeah, the Dons are trying to get Eliza Bowman with touches, but some good double teams going on.
No, and Taylor Stewart, I believe, only 2 on the board thus far.
Doing a really good job as Callahan puts up a shot, and it falls off.
And there's that pesky defense again.
They're going to call a foul here. There was some aggressive play, but man.
Oh, 22 gets the call. Camry Myers.
The quickness of Cassidy Callahan, touching every ball. Any loose ball, she is around, man. I want her on my team. Cassidy Callahan having an outstanding game so far.
Angel Redmond checking in for the Utes. A little bit more height for the Utes. She's standing 5'10".
Erica Allen down to Stewart, and she's got a lane, and she gets fouled by Calder.
And, you know, good defense by Katie. Just couldn't quite seal her, get that step on her, and cut that edge off. But they'll send her to the line for the first time tonight with 9 seconds left here in the first period. Not bad to have 0-0 at the line for the first time tonight.
And she's off on the first one, as you see on the LNL replay, as she drives hard to the basket. And she does get some contact there, so a good play by Taylor Stewart.
So Katie Calder has two fouls on her on the first period here.
And that could be significant because the one thing that they struggle with is they don't have the height with the Dons, and so she's got to come out of the game. Great play there by the Dons. Cassidy Callahan, she shoots it at the buzzer, and it's a foul. So everybody's going to go to the bench except Cassidy Callahan.
Gentry Rosemont, can't believe it, for the Dons at the buzzer, gets her on the arm. So she'll shoot 2 silently with no time left here in the first period.
And another great sponsor that brings all this action to us is Jones Paint and Glass. Jones Paint and Glass, founded in 1938, is celebrating 80 years of business and a proud sponsor of live coverage of local school sports. Cassidy Callahan drills it. So she's having a good game, and that's the end of the first quarter. And that's a high octane first quarter there, Brett.
No, definitely. Great job. I think the Utes have knocked the Dons right in the mouth. Didn't realize they were going to come out with that full court press and really didn't know how to handle it. They haven't showed that they've been able to handle it yet, to my knowledge. I mean, they've got good ball movement, but the pesky guard play and defense of the Utes tonight has been key for them tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. The defense has showed up tonight. And, you know, sometimes the shooting ain't going to go, but your defense is always there. And Cassidy Callahan has just been really big with the defense tonight. But the offense has been there as well with Maddie Foster and quite a few other scorers. So 13-8 in the first quarter. We're going to take a break, and then we will be back for the second quarter.
At the Ashley Regional Women's Center, we specialize in women's health care, from wellness exams and screenings to minimally invasive surgical procedures. To find an OBGYN physician, visit ashleyregional.com.
And we're back here live in Vernal. Brandon Jones and Brett Brook of the Dons have the ball on this side
and
as they try to get it into Taylor Stewart.
And the Utes have started Katie Calder off on the bench here. So she's in foul trouble, coach acknowledging that.
Yeah, and that's a big story. Yeah, like she's on the bench right now. That's their height. But, you know, Maddie Foster, she's 5'11", but she plays bigger than that. As she's underneath, guarding Taylor Stewart.
And Angel Redmond in there to fill the gap as well, 5'10" for the Utes. So let's see, we got 0-0 and number 4 down there, Haley Cardoza and Taylor Stewart. Let's see if they can take advantage with the Utes.
And a three-pointer shot up, but no good for the Dons. As Allison Wilson with the rebound for the Utes. Wilson gets in the game for the first time tonight. Throws it in, a good pass to Maddie Foster. She thinks about throwing it up. Goes back out to Callahan. And gets back outside to her. She throws it up with a floater. Almost goes. The Dons rebound it. And Erica Allen will bring down the ball. And a good pass there to Haley Rosema again. 6 points for Haley. 13-10. We got a good ball game going on. 13-10. And they took a full timeout, so we're going to take a timeout with them and go to our great sponsors.
When you need windows, doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help. With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash.
And we're back here live. Uintah High School as Katie Callahan brings down the ball. See what kind of offense that they can come up with this time. And that was a pretty good defensive play by Erica Allen. Didn't matter, but they get the rebound here.
Angel Redmond couldn't get that hook shot to go for.
Eliza Bowman tries to take it in all by herself. A good mismatch right there, and a great shot by Eliza Bowman for her first 2 points, which is surprising already in the second quarter. That's her first 2 points of the game. Leading scorer for this Dawn team as Callahan looks inside. Katie Callahan shoots the three.
Way off on that mark, but good ball movement, had the open shot. You got to take it. This Utes team, a perimeter playing team, so they'll take that all day. That'll normally fall for them.
Erica Allen tries to get it into Rosema again. Good defense by Maddie Foster as Katie Callahan comes in and doesn't make the layup, just off the back of the rim.
Great shot, but just a lid on that bucket.
So keeping the Dons in the game with missed shots, 13-12. It's a 1 point game.
Kenna Gardner, great rebound right there on the tip ball, and they're going to get a foul.
You know, as you're watching this game, Brett, what are some things that you think that you're seeing right now that is keeping the Dons in the game?
So the Dons, you know, they've been struggling with the pressure that the Utes have been giving them. But they have that height advantage, like you just seen right there with Taylor Stewart just jumping up, being able to use that height against them, and that's what's been keeping them in the game.
For sure, as Erica Allen throws it down into Taylor Stewart. Taylor Stewart pushes off, and she fully extends that right arm, and it's a good call.
Great job by Maddie Foster. Maddie Foster, she went out and did a great job closing out on her, and then she came in there with that arm, bumped her out, so good call by the referee.
So Maddie Luck is in the game with Katie Callahan, Maddie Foster. And a great offensive rebound right there by Foster.
And I think she got hit on the arm there with no call there, but
it was definitely close. She wanted it.
Great offensive rebound by Maddie.
Dons think about the three. Go into Eliza Bowman just off the backboard. Another rebound here by the Utes.
Great job by Kenna Gardner.
Kenna Gardner checks in for the Utes. I called her Ellison Wilson, sorry.
So 13-12 here, tight ball game. It's been a lot of defense. Oh, and Maddie lets it slip out of her grip. She wants that one back.
So, you know, Spanish Fork Dons have kind of settled down in this second quarter. They've handled the pressure better, and they've gotten back into the game, and they've gotten into their bread and butter plays of going underneath to either Taylor Stewart or Eliza Bowman, and you can see that on the scoreboard.
No, with senior Katie Calder out with the big towering 6'1" for the Utes, they're just not being able to really shut down like they were in that initial period.
That's true. You had that rim protector as Rosa. Haley Cardoza goes up again, and a mismatch underneath, and she gets it to go. So 8 points for Cardoza.
Yeah, and she's leading the Dons tonight down there in that post play all night. I think she's gathered all of her points down there deep in the paint all night, so good job, Cardoza.
The Utes look to just kick it around, try to find the open shot. They finally go inside. They kick it back at the 3. Caitlin Callahan just misses. And then Maddie Look puts it up, and a good rebound by Gardner.
Are you kidding me? Gardner absolutely just puts the Terminator mode on, and there she is again.
Wow,
Great
what a
job.
shot.
Good job, Kenna Gardner, sophomore for the Utes. Great job, Kenna.
Kenna Gardner was just in the right place at the right time and puts it right back up. And a turnaround fader with just absolute smooth touch by Taylor Stewart.
And Maddie Foster's got to get tougher on her. She backed up the whole way, and she just had no hand in the face there on that defensive play.
Maddie Foster with a great pass to Maddie Luck. And, man, the ball is just not going in the hoop for the Uintah Utes right now with 2 minutes and 19 seconds left before half.
Yeah, Utes getting great looks. They've been getting great looks all night, but, yeah, just not having the touch.
They really have. You're right, Brett. I mean, they've had every shot that they've wanted, and they're just not going in as the Dons put it up. And no good, and that is off. That is off the Dons.
Yeah, it's going to be off on Erica Allen, and Erica Allen still hasn't shown up as well for the Dons. Looking to see, I mean, great step up from the sophomore, Kenna Gardner coming in. Nice jumper right there. Was that Caitlin Callahan on that?
Yeah, Caitlin Callahan puts that one up for the Utes, and there's a shot that she desperately needed to go in. And here's that full court pressure again.
Great job by the Utes, keeping that ball out on the perimeter, knowing that the Dons have the height advantage. There you go.
And I thought that Taylor Stewart just threw that ball a little bit too quick right there.
And that's what the Utes need. They need them fouls stacking up on Taylor Stewart. 6'2", towering 6'2" out here on the floor.
And just hanging on to a 1-point lead as you see the replay, L&L replay, as Katie Callahan knocks down that elbow jumper.
So we're going to go into bonus now for the Utes. L&L Motor proudly serving the entire basing by offering unsurpassed customer service along with the largest selection of new and used vehicles under one name. Fully trained staff of not only technicians but our entire team of employees, offering the widest scale of automotive needs under one roof. L&L Motor, a proud sponsor of Uintah Basin Sports.
A lot of threes going up for the Utes as they went down to Maddie Foster. She can't connect, and still a 1-point lead hanging on, and a timeout called by the Dons.
Coach says, let's take a breather here with 1:08 left before halftime.
Yes.
Brandon, every time we get together, me and you, we always have a great time. I mean, we go to the L&L replay here. Maddie gets in there. She gets a great look, too, and seals them up. Finally gets one to go down for him. But tonight is a good game. We've got great energy, tight ball game. I don't know what it is. Me and you, we always get together, and we bring that energy into the room here at V6 Media.
Yeah, we bring tight games and we bring overtimes, just so you know that.
Oh, don't get Alan Oplin up started. You know his wife has him on a curfew.
So, you know, like I said, you know, you can always play defense when your shot's not going, and that's what's really keeping this game close, because nothing is really going in for the Utes, but they're staying alive by their full court pressure and their pressure defense.
No, and well said there. Coach Putnam has them. She's got some grinders on her team. She has got some tenacious D. The Utes just coming out in full force here, keeping that ball out on the perimeter. The Dons have been able to utilize that height every once in a while, but talk about the feistiness of these Utes.
Yeah, and Eliza Bowman tries to back in and just throws an errant pass right there to Haley. And another great defensive play by this Uintah Ute team.
And Coach Putnam shows her exuberation down there on that play that gets knocked out of bounds there, and Utes ball. So here we go, Brandon.
You know, and this team for the Utes, they are loaded with senior talent, and that's what you get with a veteran team. They know exactly how to play defense. They need to be in the right spots. And on offense, they're kicking it around here, getting it down low. Maddie Foster with the elbow jumper, and it is good.
Are you kidding me? Maddie Foster had about 4 defenders on her. So 21 seconds left here.
And Maddie Foster gets her hand up on the ball, and that's another shot she puts in. Maddie Foster just comes in and runs and has a big run on by herself for the Uintah Utes, 21-16, as the Dons try to throw up a three, but it's rebounded by Erica Allen, and that's 18. So 18-21, keeping it a close game, and that's the half, man.
Wow, Brandon. Wow, way to send everybody into the half. Erica Allen finally gets 2 on the board for the Dons. The score's 21-18. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better game on both sides.
You know, I really like the adjustments that, you know, Allison Larson from, you know, Spanish Fork made in that second quarter. They were in trouble in that first quarter, and, you know, the Utes were putting it on them with that full court pressure, and she found a way to get her team settled and get them back in the game. And so, you know, it's 18-21, a close game. And then on the other side, the Utes, they put on a show, especially Maddie Foster down low with the leading scorer, high double digits.
You got to have it for Maddie Foster. I mean, she's running, she's in double digits for the Utes. And how about Kenna Gardner, sophomore, 5'10", with the feistiness, with having Katie Calder on the bench with 2 fouls. So hats off to her. She's done a great job for the Utes.
Yeah, couple offensive rebounds for her. And as far as like the whole team, the Utes have done such a great job of playing defense and staying in the right spots. And I like what you said, Brett. They're keeping them on the outside. And that's a game plan by Putnam to keep them outside and not let them inside, because they know they can get beat there by Taylor Stewart and Haley, that has been just, you know, really automatic.
And I can't let Haley Cardoza's name go unsaid here in the stat line tonight. I've got her down for 8 points. You know, she's a junior, 6'2". She has been relentless down there on the offensive rebounds. I think she's got all her points down there in the paint. So hats off to Haley Cardoza for the Dons tonight, doing a great job. Taylor Stewart trying to find her momentum. I think she's got 2 fouls on her as well. So the Utes doing a great job containing her.
Yeah, and then they finally got Eliza Bowman going a little bit in the second quarter. I expect a lot more of her in the third quarter. And, you know, like you said, with Haley Cardoza, she only had 43 points coming into this game. You know, not one of the highest scorers on the team, and she's been huge. Not only in points, but in offensive rebounding. So, man, we're going to have a really good second half, I believe. And, you know, we're going to come back and talk about it a little bit and what kind of things that they can do and change in the locker room. But for right now, we're going to go to break and enjoy our sponsors.
I decided to attend USU Uintah Basin because I could stay here and keep doing what I was doing and be around my family and still be able to get the degree that I wanted.
It was important for me to stay in Vernal while taking classes and getting my degree because this is where my family is at.
It's such a great opportunity that we have here in the Uintah Basin. There's great scholarships, there's great programs, it's such an amazing campus. The instructors care about you, and having that degree has opened so many doors. It's just an opportunity you don't want to pass up.
At Moon Lake Electric, we are a locally owned cooperative with a deep history of providing dependable and affordable electric service to its customers for over 75 years. With a state-of-the-art electrical system, we are setting a standard for excellence in the electric utility industry. We are proud to call this place home, and we are happy to support our local schools and athletes. Find and like us on Facebook for energy-saving tips. Moon Lake Electric, keeping the power on.
Here at Stewart's Marketplace, we are pleased to announce that we are now carrying certified Angus beef. Team that up with our Smithfield Prime Pork, and Stewart's Marketplace has the best beef in the basin. So come on over and check it out. It's a cut above the rest.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
By fixing it the first time, we show our customers that we care. I'm Rico. I'm a technician at L&L Motor. I've been in the automotive industry for 7 years.
I'm Amanda Kazik. I work here at the parts department at L&L.
I like being a technician. Every day is a new day, and it's cool to see a concern and be able to fix it.
They're kind of like my family, so they've really taken care of me and given me a ton of opportunities.
We value the Fix It Right First program. Try to go the extra mile for the customer.
At the Ashley Regional Women's Center, we specialize in women's health care, from wellness exams and screenings to minimally invasive surgical procedures. To find an OBGYN physician, visit ashleyregional.com.
When you need windows, doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help. With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash.
That's me, a canvas for my friend's artwork. How did I end up here? Well, I'm a good kid, so my parents assumed I'd never drink underage. But all kids get offered alcohol. Now, school isn't going well. My parents think it's a phase, but I don't know. My brain is still developing, so I'm more at risk for addiction. Even good kids need help to make good decisions. Mom, Dad, please set clear rules. Absolutely no underage drinking.
The three descriptive words that I think would describe my team is toughness, maturity, and loyal. They play well together. They have each other's back. They don't give up. They've been through some battles, a lot of seniors this year.
Welcome back to the second half of live action with high school girls basketball between the Uintah Utes and the Spanish Fork Dons. And what a game that we've had so far. I'm Brandon Jones, and with me is Brett Brook. Right now he's not with me currently. So I am going to talk about a little bit about the first half and what we saw. You know, just an outstanding play by both teams. Maddie Foster having a really good game. And Caitlin Callahan, number 4, she was just a force on the defensive side and had a lot to do as why the team is up as much as they are as a 4-point game. But she had so many steals and was just in so many plays that she has to know that she had a great first half. And also the Spanish Fork Dons, Eliza Bowman, starting to come on just a little bit. And you know, the best player on the floor so far for the Dons has been Haley Cardoza.
Yeah, with 9 points.
And, you know, we went and checked down some of the points that we got here. Brett, what do we have?
So Haley Cardoza leading the Dons with 9 points, and then Maddie Foster leading the Utes with 14. So some unspoken heroes thus far, though. Gentry Rosema has 0 on the board. And Erica Allen only with 2, Eliza Bowman only with 3 points. So the Utes doing a great job there. And the Dons doing a great job containing Caitlin Callahan. She's got 2 points, a fierce shooter. You know, Cassidy Callahan as well only has 2 points. And then Kenna Gardner has another 2 points for the Utes.
And we'll see in this second half as the teams will pick it up on the offensive end and maybe get that ball in the hoop as Maddie Foster is down low looking to go up over Haley, but can't. And Cassidy Callan, she throws it up, and it's out of bounds off the Dons.
Was that a left-handed hook by Cassidy Callahan? I don't know. I'd love to see the replay on that, but he looked like a left-handed
Oh, man,
look.
there's a shot.
Was that number 4, Caitlin Callahan?
Yeah, Caitlin Callahan with the first 3 of the night for either team. And see if that gets them going. 24-18 as that full court press comes back. And Taylor Stewart looks to go inside with a great shot and a good offensive rebound by number 22, Eliza Bowman. Again, she didn't have a great first half, but
Eliza
getting going early
looking
already.
to get a redemption right now. And there's Calder, Katie Calder, 2 points. 2 fouls and 0 points this far.
And you know, she has 0 points, but she's so big in this game because when she's down there, she can rim protect and keep them off the offensive glass. As Callahan throws it over to Callahan into Foster. Foster with a good shot and gets the bounce for 2 points, and she's up to 16 points.
Nice touch by Maddie Foster. That's been available to her all night. She finally gets that one to fall.
As Taylor Stewart throws it up, and that is some good bounce off the rim too, and it falls similarly to what Maddie Roster just had.
So Maddie Foster, does the same thing on the other end for Taylor Stewart. Gets a great roll. So it looks like Stewart kind of backing off a little bit and maybe checking out that mid-range shot.
Callahan throws it over to Camry Myers. Back to Callahan, to Katie Callahan. Inside to Calder for her first 2 points of the game, and there it is. And that was just great side-to-side passing, get it in the interior, just a great shot.
Great job by Katie Calder saying, Coach, put me in. Oh, and that's a hard foul on number 4, Haley Cardoza. That'll be her second.
And a good pass to Taylor Stewart there as they'll inbound it here and see what kind of inbound play they have, how many screens happen. They throw it out to, Gentry Rosema for her first 2 of the game.
Gentry heard me talking about her stat sheet, was not happy about that. She's a senior, 5'9", plays guard for the Dons. Great 2-pointer there.
As they go back into Calder, inside-out basketball as Callahan puts it up, no good, Cassidy. And up and down pace goes.
A great look by the Utes, though. Number 10, she's going to hit that one for you 9 times out of 10. So the Utes, and that's a bad pass.
Yeah, Cardoza, she was calling for it. It just went above her fingertips, and just didn't happen for them. And the Utes will have possession.
28-24, 4-point game here. And they'll go right into the big girl. She wants action.
And nice rebound there by Eliza Bowman. And no full court press yet for the Utes as they keep it up on top. Eliza Bowman, and like I said, Eliza Bowman, she can do it all. She can run point. She can go to any position as Haley Rosema Cardoza gets another one. And she's having a killer night for the Dons.
6'2" junior for the Dons, putting in work tonight down there in the paint. I believe all of her points are down there. Nice shot.
Katie Callahan with the 3. So she comes out hot in the third quarter, gets 2 consecutive 3-point shots, and gets a pass right there down to Maddie Foster. Foster gets the foul. Oh, they call it an offensive foul, Brett.
Offensive foul on Maddie. She uses the forearm there. She didn't need that. That was a great steal by Callahan, and then a good entry pass to Foster, and Foster didn't need to use that forearm.
Yeah, an L&L replay. I want to see if there is a lot of contact on this or not, if she extends her arm. Oh, they're just showing the 3-pointer from Callahan.
And nothing but net from Callahan. Great shot from the L&L replay cam.
Erica Allen throws it over to Gentry. Back to Taylor Stewart. She tries to go underneath and kicks it back out to Haley. And Erica Allen gets the offensive rebound, shortest girl on the floor, and puts it back up and gets fouled.
And that's going to be on Cassidy Callahan.
Utah State University, being Aggie in the Uintah Basin, no matter where you attend, your diploma will have the same 3 renowned words, Utah State University. Visit uintabasin.usu.edu for more information. Call 435-722-1700.
Moon Lake Electric is proud to sponsor Uintah Basin High School sports. So Moon Lake Electric, thank you very much. We appreciate all that you do for the community.
Maddie Luck throws it in to Caitlin Callahan at a good block.
Great defense by Gentry Rosema.
Gentry Rosema is having a great second half so far. Couple points, a block there. As Rosema will put it up again, and she is nothing but net right there. It's a 2-point, but a great shot nonetheless.
Yeah, she had the 3-pointer, stepped over the line, but a great shot nonetheless. Good follow through from Rosema.
30-31 as Cassidy Callahan tries to answer back. No. Good. Taylor Stewart on the rebound.
And a great fight down there between the
baseball pass down to Haley. And Rosema, she had the heat check going on right there, Brett.
Yes, she did. Off the mark, though. Oh, nice pass.
Oh, man, it just off the front of the rim. It was a really good pass to Calder down low.
Calder's wishing she had that one back. That was a gimme. Great feed.
Back into Eliza Bowman. She's got good position, but a good play. A great play by Alex Foster. Maddie Foster.
Maddie Foster comes in there with the help defense and does a great job helping her teammate out.
I said Alex Foster because that's her brother that played here last year. Another great power forward that moved away and playing in Salem Hills this year. And Erica Allen tries to get fancy there and drives in. I like her fearless to go to the basket, though. That's what they need. They need someone that can get inside that paint when things aren't going the right way. And Taylor Stewart gets the ball back to number 22, Eliza Bowman, and there's nothing, no rim on that one.
And Eliza just off her game tonight, 5 points only, junior, 5'10" for the Dons. Usually puts up a lot more points than that.
And Katie Callahan puts it into Calder. What a great assist to Katie Calder.
Oh my heck. And number 22 steps on the lawn. Eliza Bowman once again just kind of off her game tonight. Wonder if coach will just kind of give her a talk, but the Utes will have it right underneath their rim.
Yeah, and Christy Putnam said that that was one of their keys, is they wanted to take away their best player in Eliza Bowman and make someone else score, as they've done that tonight. And that's why Haley Cardoza's had such a big game. But Taylor Stewart, she drives in hard and gets the contact and will go to the free throw line.
Taylor Stewart had a great block down there on the other end, and then gets rewarded, comes back down here and takes it to the rim and gets fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Stewart misses on the first one.
So Ute Tribal Enterprises is the fastest growing tribally owned enterprise in the state of Utah. With 9 operations, UTE prides itself in offering the very best products and services to our customers. Enjoy cosmic bowling at Ute Lanes Family Fun Center. So thank you, Ute Tribal Enterprises.
Oh, and just a turnover there by Callahan. And let's see if they take advantage on it. And oh man, no foul there.
Great defense by 13, Maddie Luck. She gets all the luck she needs on that one. Doesn't get the call though.
Wow, great slashing play there by Cassidy Callahan. Just didn't get it to go in. And back and forth we go between guard play to guard play.
Tight ball game here, Brandon. 33-31, 2-point game. Minute left here in the third period.
And it's just crazy how fast this game is going, as another great play on the ball right there by Caitlin Callahan.
Caitlin, a senior for the Utes, checking in here in this second half. Comes out firing, hits 2 threes right out of the gate. So a little one-on-one action for Gardner here, and great defense. Oh, and they're going to get the left-hander from 22.
Eliza Bowman just right there, also in the right time, and gets that offensive rebound and puts it right back in to tie the game up. 33-33. We're knotted up, Brett.
I love it. Oh, we've got some tenacity down there on the defensive end. Here we go. Quick look.
Oh, and a shot by Calder that goes off the bank, and the bank's not open tonight in Vernal.
No, bank closed at 5, and it has been closed since then for the Utes.
So 33 all as a great pass to Taylor Stewart. And Stewart, oh, and it just doesn't fall in for her. 33, oh, and it's a baseball pass. She's got to get to it. They do. They kick it back out to Callahan. Callahan picks it up.
Oh,
and
nice.
She's fouled.
So Caitlin Callahan will go to the line with 5.1 on the clock. Wow, Brando.
Yeah, it's getting pretty intense in here for a third quarter. I had to sit down.
So let's check the screen here. It's 33-33 with 3 seconds left on the clock, on the time there.
That's some weird juju right there. As you see the replay, LNL replay, see it get the rebound, and then she puts that floater up and gets the contact.
So she hits her first free throw of the night to put the Utes up by 1 point.
And these are big shots at the line as she missed on the second one. 34-33 with the Dons. See if they can have an answer here, and here comes that full court press, and undoubtedly so. I would do the exact same thing. It caused them all sorts of trouble in the first quarter.
Oh.
And it almost did there again. 34-33 in the third quarter, and that's going to end it for us. We're going to come back and talk about this in a minute, but we're going to go to break. Stay right here.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
By fixing it.
Here at Stewart's Marketplace, we are pleased to announce that we are now carrying certified Angus beef. Team that up with our Smithfield Prime Pork, and Stewart's Marketplace has the best beef in the basin. So come on over and check it out. It's a cut above the rest.
And we're back live here in Vernal. It's fourth quarter action, and it's been an exciting, tight basketball game. I'm Brandon Jones, and reporting with me, Brett Brook, and we've had a lot of fun watching this game so far as Callahan leads it at point right now, trying to get a play, trying to get inside. And Callahan slashes and throws up that one-handed floor, but a good rebound, but she just stepped out.
Yeah, Maddie Luck, she just steps on the line. That would have been a great offensive rebound for the Utes.
And a full court press again. They break it this time. Taylor Stewart is down here, and she gets it back. Erica Allen throws it down to Haley. Haley Cardoza for another big bucket for this Dawn team.
Haley Cardoza's got 13 points, trying to stay with Maddie Foster. So great job by Haley Cardoza. She's a junior.
Yeah, just averaging 5 points a game this year already with that number. As another great play by Camry Myers.
So Camry Myers, we haven't heard much from her tonight. Senior 5'8", guard for the Utes.
And she's an assassin at three. She's got 13 on the year, so watch out for her. Taylor Stewart, speaking of threes, no good off the back rim.
Great job by Luck on the rebound, pushing it down to Foster.
Foster with it. That was just a dime.
Wow.
I got to have an L&L
Wow.
replay. That was amazing.
Oh, my heck. We might need to get the UBB boys out there to sweep up that because she's dropping dimes everywhere out there.
And we got to – here's the L&L replay. Watch this, the little underhand. Yep.
Beautiful.
Right to Calder.
Calder says, thank you very much, ma'am. And we got a timeout on the floor now.
So, we'll stay right here and talk about this game. But, we're having a really great game because these guys have similar records. 7-3 overall for the Uintah Utes and 1-0 in conference. And for Allison Larson's team with the Dons, they are 8-1 and 1-0 in conference. So both really good teams with a lot of senior leadership on both sides.
No, and that's what Coach Putnam said next year is going to be a struggle because she's got so many seniors on her roster. You got Caitlin Callahan, Cassidy Callahan, Maddie Luck, Angel Redmond, Camry Myers, Maddie Foster, Katie Calder. The only two that they don't have are Mallory Luck and Kenna Gardner. So it's going to be a tough season, possibly. Who knows? We might have a lot of recruits
they
down
might
there.
have some in the the wings
works,
as well.
yeah.
And then on the other side with the Dons, Taylor Stewart, she's a senior. Gentry Rosema's a senior. Briley Rudd's a junior. And the rest are juniors. Eliza Bowman, just a junior, and Erica Allen playing really well today, also a junior. So they're fairly young, but a veteran class with juniors and seniors.
No, definitely. And the play of Haley Cardoza tonight, definitely earning her the respect that she's going to need to push forward with this team next year if she decides to stay and play.
As Caitlin Callahan brings it down, almost turns it over right there, moves her foot. As Maddie Foster's wide open and no good. Dons come up with the rebound, and there's that pressure again from the Utes.
Oh, and almost a travel
Almost a
there.
travel, like you said. Erica Allen looks for the screen, doesn't come. They're looking to get it inside to Stewart. Good defense there by Calder.
No, hats off to Coach.
And they have a 3-second call. Is that what they called right there? I think
I'm not quite
she put
sure.
up her three
I think
fingers.
It was.
So
the Utes catch a break there. I was saying hats off to Coach Putnam's feisty defense tonight. They have just been absolutely on fire tonight, keeping that ball out on the perimeter, and we've got a tight ball game still with the feistiness of that defense.
And Maddie Foster just throws it off the leg right there of Haley Cardoza. And both these teams are really good defensively. As a shot is put up by Camry Myers. And Erica Allen will bring it down and see if they'll slow it down if they want to just get a real quick pass. And they throw the shot up and no good. It might have been partially blocked. And Maddie Foster tries to come up with it. Back to Erica Allen. And that was a really good, just a fierce play by the Dons. And getting it to Erica Allen for 3 to tie the game up at 38-38.
Yeah, great job by Erica Allen. Finally getting to check in from beyond the arc for the Dons. She gives them their first three-pointer.
Just under 5 minutes. Caitlin Callahan dribbling at the top, goes to Camry Myers. And Myers tries to go up strong, but lands right into the post. And
Okay. Dang it.
There was a physical play.
And that's going to be number 3 on Taylor Stewart. She can't believe it. So I think they're going to go, are they going to go 1-1 here, or they're starting over fresh?
Yeah, she just tried to, clear out with her elbow right there as she takes out Camry Myers on the play. So physical game. And Foster puts it up and she gets fouled.
Great inside-out move. I mean, the chemistry those two have with one another is off the charts. You gotta give it to them. Foster doing a great job facilitating down there to Calder, getting her involved in the game.
Yeah, I knew she was a scorer, but I didn't know that she was quite the passer that she is. And she's just a really polished player. And you were talking about it, Brett, that she's got some, college offers after the high school year too.
No, and Coach said that she had some coaches taking a look at her up in the Washington State area. So hopefully she will be able to live out her dreams and push forward here next year as a senior here for the Utes, doing a great job. The Utes will definitely miss her play.
And she misses on that second one, and the Dons rebound. And 4.5 minutes, they can still, slow the ball down. It's tie ball game as Taylor Stewart.
Are you kidding me?
Block by Maddie Foster, not in our house.
Are you kidding me? Another block.
Oh, man, and Erica Allen has came up huge with the last 2 3-pointers. When it looked like the Utes have the ball, she automatically comes up with it and gets the pass and nails it.
Yes.
So 41-38, and they get the ball back.
2 blocks for the Utes down here, and then Erica Allen puts the dagger in the momentum they had created from those 2 blocks.
And they look to kind of slow it down. Now they have the lead, trying to waste time. Taylor Stewart throws it out to Haley. And Haley decides to dribble it, gives it out to Stewart. And they're just wasting as much time on this possession as possible. And this is their first lead of the night.
Oh, great job there.
And a turnover. So turnover for the Dons, goes back to the Utes. Caller into Foster, and Foster gets it with an and one.
Wow. Check the LNL replay on this. Maddie Foster, and there's that chemistry we talked about earlier between Katie Calder. Katie Calder, now the facilitator here on this play. She'll get it down here on the LNL replay. You see it there, and an absolute great execution by Foster. Can she get the 3-point play for the Utes and tie this ball game up?
And she's just off the back rim again as it missed. And Eliza Bowman looks to go up, and it's a travel,
Yeah, she walks around the corner there, and good call by the referee. Tight ball game here in Uteland.
And if I'm Putnam, I'm putting the full court pressure on the rest of this game. You have 3 minutes, and you have a ton of opportunities for a team that hasn't shown that they can handle that press.
Oh, great look. Oh, and she can't finish.
With the left hand, Caitlin Callahan comes up empty. As again, they'll try to slow it down with a 1-point lead. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They get it down low to Haley Cardoza. Cardoza gets the rebound, and then she's fouled, Brett.
So Maddie Foster catches her on the arm there. Great job by Cardoza. Are you kidding me? So Haley Cardoza having a fantastic night, earning the respect of her coach and her teammates here for the Dons in a tight situation. 2:35 on the clock here, and let's see if she can hit them both.
Yeah, talking about clutch performers, we have a clutch vendor that we have is Zions Bank with 3 locations in Uintah and Duchesne counties, plus online and mobile services. Zions Bank offers convenience to stellar service. We haven't forgot who keeps us in business. More at zionsbank.com.
So she hits one of them.
And Cardoza just a junior, so they're loving to see the play that she has. As a dime is thrown into Foster, but they say it's off Foster.
Oh, and that's a tough call. That is a tough call. They're going to keep it with the Utes. They're going to keep it with the Utes.
And that's what I thought. And that's what I saw. I didn't think that she touched it and it went out of bounds. So good call by the ref, as that is definitely a travel.
So excitement from the Dons bench on both benches. Tight ball game here, Brando. Good job.
Yeah, and
by
here's
both
that
teams.
full court press again, and they should press hard. And Dons look to break it, and they do. They get across that timeline just barely.
Oh,
and she stepped out of bounds.
So that's Allen says, my bad.
So many teams could benefit from the way that they play this full court press. I'm just so impressed with Putnam's execution for this team. As Callahan drives. And Myers is open for 3 and no good.
Oh, Myers way off on the mark there.
Would have gave him the 1-point lead, Brett. Another three is shot up by the Dons, no good. Taylor Stewart on a strong rebound. Back to Bowman. Bowman can't come up with it. But it almost goes in for an and one, but she's fouled.
Bowman can't believe it. Eliza Bowman. She came out firing here in the second half. We're going to have a timeout from the Utes, a much-needed timeout to gather themselves with 1:36 left on the clock.
Yeah, I think we need a timeout too, Brett, but hold on right here. We'll be right back.
By fixing it the first time, we show our customers that we care. I'm Rico. I'm a technician at L&L Motor. I've been in the automotive industry for 7 years.
I'm Amanda Kazik. I work here at the parts department at L&L.
I like being a technician. Every day is a new day, and it's cool to see a concern and be able to fix it.
They're kind of like my family, so they've really taken care of me and given me a ton of opportunities.
We value the Fix It Right First program. Try to go the extra mile for the customer.
And we are back live here at Uintah in Vernal with a great game, 40-42, with the Spanish Fork Dons leading. And, you know, this game has had, you know, it's just been close the whole way. You know, the Dons just barely got the lead here in the fourth quarter, and they haven't let it go since. What do you think, Brett, man? This is an awesome game.
No, absolutely. It's just a raucous house here tonight. They're looking forward to this varsity boys game, but the girls have put the pressure on the boys tonight because I don't know if the boys are going to be able to match the action that we've seen tonight. These girls have been outright just balling tonight. So hats off to Haley Cardoza, and she has been just keeping this team going for the Dons tonight. They trailed for most of the game, I think almost the entire game here until we got into the fourth. So that's a hit by 22, Eliza Bowman, and she's tried to help her team out here in this second half as well. So let's see what can happen. This is a very tight ball game, Brandon. Let's see what we got. 1:39 left.
Yeah, three-point game. See if she can hit this. This is a big free throw as she missed it, and a rebound by Calder. And Calder throws it down to Callahan. And a huge possession for the Utes right here, making sure that they get a good shot as Callahan is good! Kayla Callahan!
And she has totally stepped up here this second half. Coming out firing, had those 2 threes initially. Here we go.
1 point game. Erica Allen at the point. Eliza Bowman makes a fake, goes right to the rim, and she's fouled hard.
They're going to make her earn it from the stripe. So 24 puts the hammer down on her. Katie Calder says, I don't care. That's my third foul. We've got a minute left. You're going to earn it from the line, girl.
Yeah, and when I was looking at both these coaches' responses of what this game was going to be like, you know what they both said? Physical. They are both really physical teams, and they're showing it that there is fight in both of these teams, and I'm loving it.
So Bowman hits the first huge free throw. Putnam wants to ice her, calls a timeout. So here on the L&L replay, quick head fake, here comes the hard foul, bam! And not as hard in slow-mo, but definitely when they sped that up, it was a pretty hard foul.
Well, and you just didn't want to have any opportunity for an and one right there because Eliza Bowman, she's really dangerous in the paint, and she lives off those type of plays.
No, and a veteran play from senior Katie Calder, knowing that she needed to take her out there. Not take her out of the game, but take her out from being able to shoot that shot and get the three-point play. So great job by them. So 44-42, minute here left here in Ute country. Brandon, I have had an absolute just joy here calling the game tonight. We got the boys game coming up. The boys hopefully, if they can match half the tenacity we've seen from the defensive side of the Utes on both ends, we're going to have a good game tonight.
Yeah, and I think that it's the same type of deal as that where there's more height for the Spanish Fork Dons even in the boys game. And so it's a real heavy guard play for the UNA Utes. And they need to take the advice of what happens with this game plan with Putnam, is forcing everything to the outside and making sure that their big stars don't get it in the paint.
Yeah, definitely keeping the ball out in the perimeter and playing good aggressive defense. So we'll see what the boys have in store after this game. But right now we've got a barn burner. 42-44, the Dons on top with 1:06 on the clock. Here we go, 22, Eliza Bowman at the line and hits.
So that was a really big shot, 42-45, just a 3-point game. Interesting to see what the Utes do if they take a 3 or get a quick 2. They get a quick 2 and no!
Shoot, great defense by the Dons.
And there's that, they called a travel, so wow. And that was a really quick shot by the Utes trying to get on the board quick. Just didn't go in, but right there a travel on Eliza Bowman. Cassidy Callahan goes in.
Great defense
Taylor
by Stewart.
Taylor Stewart on the block. And 40 seconds, they're going to have to foul here soon.
Who do you want to foul? Who do you want to send to the line?
Well, right now they got to get it quick, as they just are content to leave him alone. And Katie Calder.
Coach Putnam is going, please foul, please foul.
And Taylor Stewart's a pretty good free throw shooter, but has been off tonight, so not a bad foul there.
Yeah, Coach Putnam a little disappointed in her Utes. They seemed a little starstruck, a little deer in the headlights there. Didn't know quite what to do with the clock winding down.
Yeah, two excellent opportunities on the offensive end over there too after the turnover, and just couldn't come up with any points on that.
So the officials go to the time clock, and they're going to put 26.6 left here in regulation. Stewart at the free throw line, hits on the first 1-and-1.
And that was a huge shot by Taylor Stewart to knock that, that front end. It's such a high pressure shot, especially when there's 25 seconds and you're trying to hold on to a lead.
Absolute clutch shots.
Just ice in the veins. Taylor Stewart knocks both of them, 42-47, as Katie Calder throws it up, and she gets it, and she's fouled.
Stewart can't believe it. Says, where did you get that foul from?
Oh man!
Great job. She actually contorts her body in the air on the LNL replay. You'll see here. She brings it down and has Stewart there on her, and she tries to pull her out. Actually, it wasn't on Stewart. It was on 23. That was. I'm going to let Brandon pronounce that. 23 came into the game for the first time tonight. Nice job by Callahan, ice in her veins.
Yeah, who is that? Nia Akatau.
Thank you, Brandon, for that pronunciation.
I probably butchered it, man. I'm sorry. So, wow, 2-point game. Katie Calder comes up in big moments and makes this a 2-point game, and everybody just stay here because we're going to keep it right here.
Yeah,
for Channel V6.
Yeah, Channel V6 doing things big tonight. Caitlin Callahan, she had 2 points in all of the first half, and she comes out firing with 2 big threes for the Utes, and now she's been a key attribute to the girls team here tonight for the Utes. So we'll see what we got. 20 seconds left on the clock. 2-point lead for the Dons, Brandon. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Talk about excitement.
In the first half, like you said, Caitlin Callahan didn't have a great shooting half, but stars come out when it's the most important moments of the game, and that's been Caitlin Callahan and Taylor Stewart.
So here comes the pressure from the Utes. They almost leave Stewart wide open for the baseball pass.
And everybody is on man, and that's a great defense. And there's no way they're going to get it across. They do. Taylor Stewart, 13 seconds. They got to get a foul.
Wow.
And that's exactly where the Dons wanted the ball to go, with Taylor Stewart knocking down her last 2 free throws. And
11.9 on the clock. Wow. Shooting 1-and-1. Taylor Stewart at the line. Coach Putnam says, let's take a full timeout here and regroup.
I know we need to regroup a little too. So it's a full timeout. We'll take a timeout and be right back.
At the Ashley Regional Women's Center, we specialize in women's health care, from wellness exams and screenings to minimally invasive surgical procedures. To find an OBGYN physician, visit ashleyregional.com.
When you need windows, doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help. With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash.
And we are back here, Channel V6 high school girls basketball action. Brandon Jones and Brett Book in the house. 45-47, tight game. As a free throw is going to be shot here by Taylor Stewart, and this is a big free throw, Brett.
Wow, shooting 1 and 1, 11.9 left here in regulation. And Stewart had ice in her veins the last time she was at the line, hit both. So let's see what she has right now. Everybody on their feet here.
Wow, and she just
hits.
Calmly knocks that one down.
And she's smiling, and rightfully so.
And this one is a really big shot to keep it a one-possession game or a two.
That's a great shot there.
She comes up empty with Foster rebounding. Cassidy Callahan throws it down to Camry Myers, looking for an opportunity at three. Back to Caitlin Callahan for three. It's off, and that's the ball game. 45-48 for the Spanish Dons, stealing the game on the road. Oh my. Oh, what a great game for the Spanish Fork Dons, for the Uintah Utes. I mean, this is a game that they can, I know it stings. It's a loss on your home floor, but man, what a game. And how, just both teams fighting to the end.
No, for Coach Putnam and her Utes, I mean, you head out of this game with your head held high. I mean, they clawed tooth and nail on defense all night. They didn't have shots fall for them early on in the game, and I think that's what led to their demise down the line. They just couldn't finish early on in the game, but during the second half, they had great ball control. I mean, the girls on the front line there for the Utes did a great job on the defense. That full court pressure really helped out the Utes throughout the night, and hats off to the Dons. Give Haley Cardoza a big round of applause, and Taylor Stewart down the end of the drift of the game, and she did a great job.
Yeah, when other people weren't hitting shots, they needed someone else to come back big, and Haley Cardoza, I do believe she deserves player of the game, but Taylor Stewart, stars come out to play when the most is on the line, and she hit 3 free throws in a row to just basically ice this game. And man, just really great play by both sides. And Katie Callahan, not only an offensive threat, Cassidy Callahan, both defensively just were awesome. And,
no, we're taking some looks at the replays here, and she had ice in her veins. That was Caitlin Callahan here in the second half. She came out just firing, hit 2 quick threes right out of the gate. But hats off to Eliza Bowman too. She came out in the second half and really put it on the Utes. Had a great job. She went to the line several times, as well as Haley Cardoza.
Yeah, and Calder had a really good second half as she put it up right there. And Gentry Rosema, she came up with some big shots in the second half right there. And Haley Cardoza was just fire all night.
And we gotta give recognition to Maddie Foster and Katie Kohler. Their maturation they have out on the floor. I mean, you've got 2 great stars that utilize each other's talents, and just the absolute sharing of the ball and the spreading of the floor that they did all night. Hats off to those 2.
Yeah, it was fun to watch their chemistry, the way they passed it to each other, the way they screen for each other. They play so much better when they play with each other, and it was just fun to see.
Yeah, so great game tonight. Absolutely enjoyed it. We've got another one in store for us tonight. That's what's great about doing these games. We get a 2-fer. Me and Brandon will be here now for the boys. But, yeah, hats off. Tight game. You couldn't ask for a better game.
Yep. Hats off to both teams. you know, Dons will go out a winner. Uintah Utes, they can call themselves winners because they played really great tonight, and they can use that coming up in next games. Both these teams are awesome, and who knows, they might meet again. So, you know, for Brandon Jones and Brett Brook, we'll see you next time. Actually, we'll see you here in just a few minutes. We got the boys in action, so we're going to go to break, and then we'll come back to the boys game.